Ayo, what do you do? This is your boy Young Saint, and welcome back to another busy banger. Boom, baby. Yes, sir. So today I'm with my boy, the cameraman, as I've said last time,
Instagram, we're on
and
YouTube as well.
oh, so we're killing two birds with one stone. On this side here, we're busy with the live video on Instagram. What up, y'all on Instagram? What up, what up, what up? And on this side, we're on YouTube, yo. You know what it is. So we're killing two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves to you guys right now. Let's go. We start here.
Yo guys, what up? It's your boy, Photography Sessions by Sam. Those who know me, I'm a photographer, part-time modeler, as well as sports personnel. You guys should check my page out. That's right, please support. Run it up.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Mike Made Pieces, aka Daddy Long Legs, Baba Manyawa Mate. I belong in the JHB, the north side. You know how we do it, man. Right now, I'm gonna talk about my piece, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for
Yo,
having
what do you
me.
do? It's your boy Young Saint, and welcome back to another busy banger. Boom.
We go fly, yeah, super fly, ayy. We go bouncing, shoot it up, ayy. Bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat. We go fly, yeah, super fly, ayy. We go bouncing, shoot it up, ayy. Bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat, bounce to the beat.
Alright, no props, Kim. We glad to have you here. So, we would like to hear a bit about like what really inspired you to start like your brand.
You know what I'm saying? It started last year in June. So a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, goes by the name Xavier Rebellion. Xavier Rebellion is a photographer as well as a brand and design as well. You know what I'm saying? So it all started when me and my homie and my brother, we went to his crib. And then we're just talking about how we inspired by fashion, by music, entertainment in general. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing is, so he hit me up and he's like, bro, why don't you start, a brand? I was like, a brand? You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, why don't you start a brand? I was like, okay, cool. What do you have in your mind? You know? He's like, no, man, you should start making ski masks. I'm like, ski mask? Won't I look like a thug or something? He's like, nah, bro. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna design ski masks. We're gonna make them out of vintage clothes. I was like, wow, okay, that's something new. He's like, yeah, nobody ever thought of such. You get your big brands like Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, they all do it like in factories and stuff. But you could start it, from home. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool, that's an amazing idea. And that's how it started. I started with my dad's old vintage clothes. Gave me like 4 jerseys. Turned them into ski masks, and yeah, the rest is history. But that's just a brief, information of how it all started and how it's all going. But I'll tell you more as we talk.
So, with Sam here, Sammy Samito.
Yeah, peeps. So basically, like, there's a lot of things I'm currently doing. So, firstly, I would say the photography. So, how I started the photography is back in 2020.
Oh, that video ended and shit. Okay, okay, let's just continue.
So
on
back
this
in
side.
2020, obviously I was working as a sports coach, and then COVID happened to hit. Once COVID hit, I decided, you know what, let me do something different. So I decided to do photography. So in order for me to actually nail it, I started practicing on myself. So I started doing casual shoots on myself with a friend. At the time, that's when everyone was pretty much working from home, but I decided not to go home. I decided to stay where I was. And during that course of me staying there, I actually started practicing how to do photography. So I started doing shots on myself. I started doing pictures on a friend of mine. And then from there, that's when I started to grow myself. And then I just started teaching myself how to do editing and all that. And then in the process of that, I realized that, you know what, I could actually make a business with this,
Yeah.
Instead of it being a hobby, why not just generate a source of income from it? And then from that point on, that's when I started advertising myself on Instagram and all that. And then it happened that I managed to get attention from the audience, the public. And that's when people started seeing that, you know what, his style of photography is actually different, for the fact that I'm actually shooting pictures of myself and editing them myself instead of hiring a photographer to shoot me and paying like $1,000 or so. I ended up doing that, and then in the process I actually built a brand of myself. So the name Photography Sessions by Sam came about pretty much, I just wanted it to be unique. I wanted it to represent myself, and that's why it's called Sessions by Sam, because I personally take the pictures myself. Instead of me hiring someone to push the business, I push the business myself. So that's how it happened that I ended up doing photography, and so far I've managed to grow like a lot, you know. So yeah.
Alright, I bet. So with the boy here, so we heard like there's a bunch of big people that which are famous, which started following you on Instagram also, and yeah. So tell us about that.
Well, man, it came as a surprise as well. You know, like you said, you know, big artists. But yeah, it started like on some morning. It was late last year, and I woke up in the morning, and then I went through my notifications, and then OK Malum Phuket popped up. I was like, wow, OK Malum Phuket popped up. You know, OK Malum Phuket actually sent me a follow request. You know, but at the same time, it was unbelievable, because you know how, you know, people are getting hacked on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. You know, trying to pretend to be celebrities and stuff.
Word.
You know, so I had to make sure, first of all, I had to find out if it's actually him or what.
Or not, yeah.
First thing I checked was verification. When an artist is verified, there's no one else who could actually, you know, use his account.
Or duplicate the account,
yeah,
like make a fake
he's
account.
the original, you know, person who's using the account. So yeah, Malum Phuket followed me, and the reason why he followed me, because he liked, you know, my designs. Because Phuket is part of the fashion industry. He supports a lot of, you know, local brands as well. He has his own Spolvington, which is also doing well, you know. But yeah, he follows me, still follows me now, and yeah, man, he likes, you know, my designs. I also have, you know, Madlera Dog Boy, who's actually like a role model and a big brother to me, because like I actually met him last year, you know, in Bryanston. So when we got there, and he was like, you know, man, first of all, before we start anything, you know, I'd like to actually talk about how inspired and how, you know, how I look up to you. I was like, wow, thanks, that means a lot, you know. And he was telling me how, you know, he came to fame in this industry, how he's working with, you know, all these young cats who were trying to come up in terms of like fashion and all that, you know. But yeah, he also bought like a few, you know, skis from me. You know, I actually designed one recently called the Game Boy. So the Game Boy is like written throughout the, you know, the eyes. It covers the whole face, and then like we just had to like, you know, paint it on the eye area called Game Boy. And then over here it's like it has like a tail.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 2 ears like right here on top. You know, where actually when he moves it just plays around. And then yeah, so he wrote those ones by the Yard with Ricky. Ricky hosts the Yard, so he went there. He performed wearing my ski mask. You know, we actually designed it for his song called Game Over. That's part of his mixtape that dropped, I think 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so he performed the song, and Major Steez and some artists were there. Major Steez actually saw the ski mask, you know. And then they also sent me a request later on. So the notification popped up. I think it was around like 11 p.m., you know. But yeah, it popped up, and I was also going crazy. I was like, wow, Major Steez they actually, you know, like, you know, what I do. But yeah, Madlera Dog Boy, you know, even now we're still talking, you know. Still talking. He's actually like an amazing, you know, amazing person. Besides him being an artist, he's actually like, you know, an amazing person. But yeah, those are a few people that are following me.
Alright. We see you, boy. So, for your YouTubers out there, go follow the 2 pages. I'm gonna put them somewhere down there. You know, I'm gonna put those pages down there on Instagram. Go follow them on Instagram. Go like, comment, and if you guys also want photo shoots or you guys are looking for ski masks, y'all can just hit up the boys and they'll organize something for you guys.
Oh, another thing, it's 95% visibility. So you guys might be wondering if I can see or not. I can see 95% visible.
Alright, so don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you guys can be notified every time I drop. And also, please remember to tell your friends, pass on the link. Buffett, let's just get us out there. Alright, peace.